A newspaper article dated January 31st, 1948, lists the second annual game dinner banquet for the Outhwaite Sportsman's Club given at the Outhwaite Center, 4390 Scoville Avenue in Cleveland, Ohio. The article mentions a group of top hunters and fishermen dining on the collective fruits of their pursuits. I was born more than 2 years later and became acquainted with the club through my father, James H. Walker, who was a member. After the Second World War, Black Americans developed an affinity for the rifles on which they had trained in the service. Many had come from rural areas before the war and had depended on game to supplement their diet. The Outhwaite Homes, a public housing project built in 1935, became a neighborhood for blacks, and the area around Outhwaite was the traditional black neighborhood of Cleveland. At the time, the neighborhood was in serious decline. The Outhwaite project provided amenities previously unavailable in the black community. A swimming pool, playground, and recreation center and community building were included in the public housing plans. This provided the impetus for the formation of the Outhwaite Sportsman's Club, an association of black gentlemen brought together by their appreciation for hunting, fishing, and camaraderie. There were no clowns or fools on display here. This film is a view of that world. Club members and their wives are subtitled in white. Members of my family are subtitled in blue. Trap shooting was also an activity of the club. The ATA, Amateur Trap Shooting Association, refused black membership at the time, so the Outhwaite Sportsman's Club had to join the NSTA, National Skeet and Trap Shooting Association. By joining the NSTA, the men were able to participate in competitions on a national basis. There were similar clubs at the time in St. Louis, Chicago, Cincinnati, Detroit, Toledo, Buffalo, New York City, Baltimore, and Washington, D.C. At our club, Father was the best trap shooter. He and I were both awarded Ohio Governor's Trophies for trap shooting. Although club membership was limited to men, the women participated from its inception as certificate recipients and shooters. The National Rifle Association certified the club to issue certificates in small bore rifle training. I was trained on a modified .22 caliber rifle, and I was taught the 10 commandments of gun safety, sighting, and target shooting. Originally, trap shooting was conducted in Chagrin Falls, Ohio. After an alleged disagreement with that location's owner, combined with the need for a larger facility, a move to Orwell, Ohio was made. 4 trap houses, as well as high and low skeet houses, were built. A clubhouse was erected to host competitions, clam bakes, turkey shoots, and other events. The new site was about an hour east of the city of Cleveland. Each fall, the club organized hunts. South Dakota for birds like pheasant, and Wyoming and Montana for elk and other big game. Wives formed an organization of their own, known as the Woman's Auxiliary, whose mission was to assist the membership and act as hostesses and plan menus for club functions. A Thanksgiving tradition in my household was Father and I pheasant hunting with our Brittany Spaniel bird dog. Father was also an excellent dog trainer. Trophies became dust collectors as prizes, so the decision was made to use serviceable silver objects. No firearm mishaps occurred during the entire club history. One ticket dated the 25th of April, 1965, lists a menu which consisted of antelope stew with seashell noodles, pheasant and dressing, Pennsylvania venison with brown rice, candied sweet potatoes, green beans with mushrooms, tossed salad with Italian dressing, Italian bread, garlic bread and rolls, strawberry parfait cake, coffee, tea, and milk. Yum!